Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. This is Microsoft Flight Simulator. We're in the Reverb G2 backed by popular demand. And I just wanted to do a quick video on the Fly9 Spitfire once again because this bird, I mean, it's actually quite old now. I remember when this was released around the time of when MSFS got VR. That was a while ago now. And I love how Flying Irons keep refining this aircraft to the point where it feels like a totally new animal now. The ground handling physics in terms of the tail dragger physics has been completely reworked, and it's actually one of the most realistic you can get for this sim. Without doubt, it's very hard to fly, which, you know, a real Spitfire is, so that's correct. Also, the sounds have been reworked, the engine simulation, just the general feel of the aircraft. It feels so much more fluid because the flight modelling has also been updated. It's just an absolute masterpiece by Flying Irons, and a massive congratulations to them. I just had to show this on the channel once again. And by the way, also we're using the AUTHENTIKIT range of flight controls. I'll just stick a bit of footage in now of what I'm talking about. They are 3D printed and you can make your own at home if you want to. And if you consider the fact that you can't actually get any sort of flight controls from a Spitfire, even if you had thousands and thousands of pounds, that's the only way you're going to be able to do it. And you know what? In this aircraft, in VR, it translates to a very believable, immersive experience. I'm also using the SimRay Studio haptic feedback seats, which in this aircraft, let me tell you, with that thumping Merlin engine, feels sublime. So it's really great to be back in the Reverb G2 again, and at the moment we are absolutely locked at 45 frames per second, motion projection. And with that, let's do a little bit of a display here to get a feel for all of these new updates to this aircraft. And I can already tell, because I've been flying around for half an hour already, that the flight modelling feels so much more fluid, if that makes sense. You have to be very careful as well with the engine. Listen to that wind sound, my god! Not sure if that's a little bit overdone actually, to be honest, but anyway, we'll go for a loop here. Weather's pretty good today. This is real world weather. Look at that airfield. It's so detailed. Incredibly well done by Burning Blue Design. And they've got a new one out soon as well, I think. In fact, they've already got a couple out since I last showed this on the channel. Just can't keep up with them. Yeah, this feels very fluid. There's something about it being in the air that feels different than the sort of lookup table system that was being used beforehand. I can almost fly by telepathy in this thing, and that's how it must feel in the real thing. I've got the Reverb G2, by the way, super sampled to 150% in the OPENXR development tool. And it does look good. There's no doubt about it, this headset is so good still. And I have to say the G2 audio in this aircraft feels and sounds amazing. And the reason why I said feel there is because it gives you that sense of feeling. Simply because those extra sounds with the vibrations I'm getting as well give you that extra sensation, since I'm not actually flying a Spitfire, funny enough. Now, I'm not really bothering about doing a proper display today in terms of making sure that I'm sticking to a, you know, the crowd line or anything like that. I'm just basically having some fun with this aircraft. Oh, listen to that. The airframe there. Oh, wow. Oh, they're new sounds. Absolutely. In fact, what we'll do is, let's listen to the rudder here. Can you hear that? Oh, beautiful. Do you know what? That reminds me of the old AccuSim days with FSX and Prepared, where you had an add-on to be able to simulate all those sounds. Well, it's completely integrated within this aircraft. Now, please do let me know in the comments below if you haven't picked up the Fly9 Spitfire yet. I'd be very surprised, because I'm pretty sure every single subscriber to my channel, almost 25,000 of them now, by the way, thank you for your support, I reckon you've all got this aircraft. And if you haven't, why not? Because it's beautiful. And before you moan at me, no, I'm not sponsored by Flying Irons. I just love what they've done with this aircraft. Bit of a low fly pass here. Can you see how we're bobbing through the air as well? I can see there's someone there. Hello mate, how you doing? Don't know who that is, whether it's a friend or some random person, but you're being treated by a Spitfire display. You see there how we're fluttering through the air as we're almost into an accelerated stall sort of situation there. Reverb G2 is looking incredible, really, really sharp. I'm very concerned at the moment, guys, about Microsoft and their commitment or lack of to VR, especially since they've laid off a number of their employees. But not to mention, I've also reached out to HP and they're really quiet. They're not talking to me anymore, guys. I asked about a possible G3 or any sort of, you know, possible XR devices in the future, and they're just being very quiet. So I'm a little bit worried about that. Imagine a G3 with pancake lenses. It'd be almost a perfect VR headset, wouldn't it? This aircraft feels so damn good, especially with the AUTHENTIKIT flight controls. I have to say, as I look down, I can see the exact same flight controls as I'm feeling. Same with the throttle quadrant as well. I've got it all set up so it matches the cockpit. I think the wind sounds outside the aircraft are a little bit overdone though. I mean, let's be honest though, if you were on the outside of a Spitfire doing this, it probably would sound like that, but those solar panels there, probably also added in from Burning Blue Design, I'm not sure actually. Look how it just sits there in the ortho imagery. If you're wondering, by the way, I've got the photogrammetry turned off because I'm currently downloading the DCS World Update, and I'm going to do a video of that next because there's now OPENXR support natively. In fact, I'm amazed that I'm downloading that and flying and recording in 4K as well. And I'm running a Stormforce 13900K 4090. And if you're up for one, and many of my subscribers have now got the same computer as me, which is amazing, I do have a £200 discount code in the notes below. One more to finish here. Just a quick video today, guys, of this immense, beautiful bird, which has now got even better. The Flying Iron Spitfire. What a beauty. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I really appreciate it. Please feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you again very soon. Take care and bye for now.